Hello, I'm Dr. Andrew Allen from Georgia College, and this is a brief video talking about how to breathe properly for best results on the saxophone. Now, breathing is a very natural process. Obviously, you've been breathing in and out since the day that you were born. But so often we can overcomplicate the process or misunderstand how it works on a wind instrument. The saxophone is just that. It's a wind instrument. Just like a car runs on gasoline, your saxophone runs on air. So you must have a constant, steady supply to ensure that everything works properly. And so many problems that I hear in young players stem from incorrect usage of air. So first things first, don't overcomplicate this process. Breathing, just as I said, is something you've been doing since the day that you were born. Simply blow out, open up, and let air flow in. Now, you notice I didn't make a lot of noise. No, nothing like that. Because if you're making noise, that's already tension creeping into your throat, into your tongue, into your nasal passages, into all of these things where we don't want tension. Tension can start here, grow through the body, and end up in the hands. And of course, any saxophone technique will be inhibited by any kind of tension, any kind of muscle tensing at all. So you must be relaxed. The less noise that you make when you breathe in, the more air that you'll take in. Now, so many people, when they want to play louder or when they want to play with a big sound, they'll start forcing air from up here. And again, that's not the way that these things work. These muscles simply do other things very well. They don't really have any role in your airstream. The muscles that are responsible for blowing air are down here. They're your abdominal muscles, all these muscles that ring your belly. And their sole purpose in life is to bring air in and air out. Now, obviously, when we blow out, it's not going to be the same as just releasing air. You're going to be imagining that you have a balloon in your hands and you're gently guiding the air along with your fingertips. It's the same sort of thing when we blow out for the purposes of playing the saxophone. Breathe in with a nice relaxed approach and then gently squeeze the muscles around your tummy. I want you to imagine like there's a ball of energy right on your belly button, and that's where all of your sound is emanating from. Maybe even some of you may want to think about all of your sound, all of your air coming up from the soles of your feet. But the more relaxed you are, the better. Now, there are just a couple things that you can do to improve your sound on saxophone in regard to airflow. Very often I hear young saxophonists who don't want to put the air behind the sound that's needed. Now, this isn't necessarily just to make you play loud. It's to make sure that you have a nice, warm, resonant, colorful sound at all dynamics. So here are just a couple exercises that you can do. First of all, the reed to the side exercise. You can put your reed a little bit off center so you can just see inside your mouthpiece, a tiny little bit. Now, obviously, this is not going to be the way that you want to play all the time, but it's going to get you there. So you're not going to get your best sound doing this, but it's going to get you in touch with your airstream. So this is not going to be my best sound, so watch out. So you just play a G major scale with the reed to the side. And there's going to be lots of resistance, but you're going to blow and you're going to get a sound. Very quickly, correct your reed, put it back where it needs to be, and do exactly the same thing and listen to the difference in your sound. No matter how well you play, you're going to get more in touch with your airstream by doing this, and you're going to find that you use more air when you do this. The saxophone is a beautiful machine, but it's not a terribly efficient machine. It requires a lot of air to do the trick. One other thing that I would suggest, once you feel comfortable playing in the lowest register of the saxophone, one of the best things to do to get in touch with your airstream and to get in touch with the proper amount of air that we're supposed to use is to play a beautiful, strong low B flat, a beautiful resonant low B flat. Now, some of you may be scared by that. I can't play the B flat, I'll squeak. I promise you won't. Let it flow out of the bell with a warm sound, lots of nice relaxed air with that relaxed breath that you're going to take. And it'll come out beautifully. Now, The sound and the air that we have to use to get that B flat to come out strong and resonant is the same way that you should play on the rest of your horn, no matter the dynamic. To play that soft or even softer requires the same kind of focus all the way through the saxophone that you played the low B flat with. I hope these tips and techniques have helped you in your journey as a saxophonist. Look for more videos in this series to help you work on your saxophone fundamentals to become the best saxophonist and the best musician that you can be.